Let me just start off by saying grab a snack, grab a drink. We're celebrating today. We are finally free from the shackles of the wife. Hello everybody and welcome back to the KMF channel. This is Kay Kritiques. I wanted to come on the screen and officially end off the wife reviews in person, and I just wanted us to have a drink just to celebrate because I had gotten so tired of watching the wife. Like, the more I watch, the worse it gets. And it took me such a long time to actually watch these last 3 episodes. Today we are going to be reviewing The Wife Season 3 episode 55 to 60. Without any further ado, let us get into this video. I'm just gonna breeze through episode 55 to 57 because I feel like those were setup episodes that were gonna set us up for the last 3 episodes, which was the season series finale. So like we saw in the previous episodes, Hlomu, in order for her to get out of jail, she had to agree to be an informant. She decides to rat them out. So we got like the retelling of all the seasons in her monologue. So she had this monologue where she was basically taking us through all the events from season 1, episode 1, up until the present time. So she does that. She rats out all the Zulu brothers, gives Baloyi all the information, the highs, the diamond highs, cash in transit highs, the money laundering, the killings, anything that they've done that is illegal, he knows about it because of Hlomu. And on the other hand, the plan to usurp Ukhosi was going well. Unfortunately, Sefako found out that they are plotting against the chief. He tells the chief transfers everything into Sefako's name. And I'm like, Sefako, why are you still here? Then the other time, he catches Naledi sneaking out to see Qhawe, and it's like, my brother, know your worth and love yourself. Like, just let it go, really. Like, why are you still here? So anyways, the plan doesn't go accordingly because Ukhosi finds out and tries to stamp them and ends the life of some of his royal council members, ends their lives, and then threatens the others not to say anything to anybody. Obviously the community finds out and now they are angry. They want to X the chief, they want to kill him, and you get the gist. Teddy then now goes behind Naledi's back in order for her to be able to be the next in line, and that causes a strife between Naledi and Teddy. Kgosi also tries to poison Naledi so that the child that she's bearing, Qhawe's child, can die. So that's basically the gist of what happened in the past 3 episodes. Qoqe and Sambulo got into jail because Sambulo was grieving, and Nkcobo is like, let me cheer you up. They go and they rob this other tavern. I don't even know why they robbed that tavern. Like, it's like, you guys have so much money, but you're like acting like this. Like, I thought the Zulu brothers are supposed to be rich by now. They have millions in the bank account. Why are they robbing a tavern and doing such a sloppy job at that? You know what? The finale. You know, Stained Glass really killed the series with season 3, but they made sure to bury the body. Like, this season finale was literally the funeral of the wife. And they were like, you thought this was bad? Well, watch it get worse. Worse, it was like the last 3 episodes of the series. And I'm like, but why are you doing this? So the last 3 episodes, the tensions, I would just like to say that I stand by everything that I've ever said in a previous video, especially that video that I did about all the actors leaving the wife and what I feel like needs to be done in order to be able to revive this series or do it justice. I stand by that. A different production company needs to step in and start again, because Stained Glass literally failed an open book test. Literally an open book test. You had the material to work with. Like, why is it that it was Qhawe and Naledi's season and we barely got to see them? Even in the season finale, we only saw Qhawe in the final 10 minutes of the freaking show. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like, literally, I'm getting fired up even thinking about it, because I just finished watching it. I was literally like, I was fine not watching this. Like, I was fine not knowing how they ruined the season, how they ruined Qhawe and Naledi's love story. Like, I was fine not knowing what the if. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't think I'm at a point where I can fully articulate how I feel about the season finale. Just, you know what? The season finale. This was the worst finale ever. I'm happy that Qhawe and Naledi got married in the end, but this season finale was a 2-pack of ass. A 2-pack of ass. I'm sorry. Get Kgosi is losing his marbles. He's going on a downward spiral. The community members still want him dead, and they finally attack the palace. They hold him hostage. He escapes. He goes to the Zamazamas to get help, but unfortunately for him, they turn against him, and Qhawe shows up after helping Naledi and Teddy get free, because now the community members were actually planning on killing Teddy and Naledi, and Qhawe is like, I'm going to go find your father. So he goes, finds the father, and they get into a fight. It wasn't even a fight. Qhawe beat his ass, and then the Zamazamas killed the chief. Naledi is now made the chief, but she declines the throne and hands it to Teddy, like, Teddy, you can have this. This is what you want. You know that all I want to do is just spend my time with Qhawe and my baby. Like, I don't want this. I've never wanted this. You want this more than me. And so Usafak was in the background like, like, bro, why are you still here? Why are you still here, bro? On the other side of things, so Hlomu now has a new identity. She's going to be Jessica Ntombela. She has a flight booked to Canada, and she's finally going to escape the wrath of the Zulu brothers. Mqhele goes to the police station to help Uqoqi and Sambulu escape, and he then digs around Detective Baloy's office and finds out the name Jessica Ntombela. It's like, who the is Jessica Ntombela? But he doesn't know who it is. He doesn't know that it's Hlomu right now who's the informant. So now Hlomu couldn't escape. The Uber was literally 5 minutes away, but then she couldn't escape because Mqhele came back home early and decided that, you know what, pack your bags, you're going to Mauritius right now. Hlomu is panicking. She's like, oh my word, what is gonna happen? I can't go to Mauritius with this guy. I hand him in. I want to start a new life, and me and Tanya will just escape to Canada. But now she can't do that because Mqhele is like, we're going to Mauritius, and she can't blow her cover. He's like, ish, I forgot my spare gun. Let me run back inside and get it. As soon as he goes in there, he finds the passport, he finds the money, the flash drive, and sees that Hlomu is with Jessica Ntombela. They go discreet place which looks like a bridge. He parks the car. She's like, why are we stopping? And then he's like, he hands her the envelope. He hands her the envelope and he's like, open it. She opens it. She pulls out the passport. The first thing she says is, please don't kill me. And we were literally watching a film. Like, It was like, you know, those Chinese movies or like those like old Nigerian movies. She's like, please don't kill me. He's like, who's Jessica Ntombela? Why did you do this? And then Hlomu was like, no, Detective Baloyi is the one who's forcing me to do this. Like, he said I have to do it. Mqhele starts laughing. He's hysterical. They go, still planning to escape. He's like, we're going to Mauritius. They park. Obviously, Hlomu tips off Detective Baloyi, and as the police are on their way, Mqhele kills Hlomu. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm just not interested in talking about this. Like, I was supposed to be coming on here. We were supposed to be celebrating. We were supposed to be excited about how the season ended. But all I'm just like is like, what a waste of my time. Mqhele kills Hlomu, and then the police come. Mqhele tries to shoot, and then they shoot him and they kill him. And in the end, Naledi and Qhawe get married in Mauritius. And they're like, let's have a remembrance of all the people who have left us. Literally, the bulk of the characters that we started out with were not there. It was literally 4 brothers left. And then we saw Smopo in the pram. They got married. The vows were not giving. Naledi's dress looked cute. I am gonna say that Naledi's dress and her hair looked so good. Like, there was no fanfare. Like, for somebody who was a chief's daughter, that was a whack wedding. Like, anyways, that was The Wife, episode 55 to 60. Now, let us get into the real tea. This season overall was not giving. And that's it. I feel like, and I've constantly been saying this, episode review after episode review, I've been saying this since I started reviewing The Wife. I don't think that Qhawe and Naledi's story was explored at all. They had more screen time together in season 2 than they did in their own season. We barely got to see them together. Like, the bulk of the storyline was about Khosi, Zamazamas, Hlomu and Mqhele, Hlomu's alcoholism. Literally, there's nothing that I can say related to Qhawe and Naledi that happened other than the final 10 minutes of the show. Not even the final 10 minutes of the show, the final 2 minutes of the show. That is all that I can say. Like, the final 2 minutes of the show where they're getting married, that's the only time that we saw them together in these 6 episodes. Yet it's their season. It didn't feel like their season. It just felt like a drama that just so happened to sprinkle in a bit of romance between Qhawe and Naledi. And there was barely any romance anyways. Most of the romance of this season was between Usufako and Naledi, which, excuse my French, is bullshit. It was some major BS, and I'm glad it's over. I'm glad it's over, and I'm glad that I don't have to put myself through this heartache every single week ever again. At the series as a whole, I would say that it did start off very good. It started off on a high note. Bongo Khoza really did play that character very well. Mbalenhle, you really did your thing on that Hlomu character. Mondli Makhoba really did justice to the Ubudom Dala character. Kanyimbawu, you did your best to play that Zandile character with the little material that you were given. I feel like an actor or an actress is only as good as the script. If the script is bad, you can only do so much. There wasn't really a lot that they were given, especially with Qhawe and Naledi. I feel like they really did Kwenzo and Gaisang wrong. They did them dirty. Their script was horrible, their season was horrible. The moment the series died was when they decided to make Hlomu sleep with Qhawe. That is where everything just started going downhill. I feel like they stained glass really took away the essence of what we loved about the books. We didn't just like gangster love. We loved the brothers, that they had this brotherhood, that nothing could come between them. They were loyal to each other. We loved to see them coming up, you know, them making it from small and humble beginnings, them leaving that life of crime and going legit. We loved the sisterhood between the wives and how much they love their husbands. They made the Zulu brothers out to be these bumbling idiots who are naive, who are weak. Season 2, we felt like, okay, things are starting to go downhill because I feel like they didn't accurately portray Nkosana and Zandili's story. Even though some things were a bit accurate and they did stray from the books, I feel like they still did a fairly good job. Not a great job, a fairly good job. And when they took that production break, I'm like, okay, they're even taking a break in order to go back to the drawing board and actually decide how things are gonna go. There was even press releases where they were like, we're gonna stick more closer to the books with the Qhawe and Naledi story, where like they didn't even, there's not even one thing that I recognize from the books that happened in that series. Like Qhawe and Naledi's story was their gold mine. It was supposed to be that turning point, that thing that brought the series back to what we knew and loved in season 1. But they didn't do that. And I feel like the injustice that they did to the story really does break my heart and really makes me sad when I think about what could have been. I don't know, man. Like, I honestly don't have much more to say. Maybe somebody from Stained Glass can come out and give us a reason why. Maybe with Behind the Veil, maybe they will be able to share some insight as to why they made the productive and the directive decisions that they made. Why did they decide to go with this plot? Why they didn't stick close to the books? Why did they ruin the series? And do they feel like they really did a good job? Like, that's what I want to know. I feel like I wish I could walk into Stained Glass offices and be like, do you guys feel that you did a good job? Do you feel like you did this show justice? And then another question I would ask is, did you read the books? You know what? Let me wrap this up, because if I continue venting, we're gonna be here the whole day. Please do like, comment, and subscribe. Share your thoughts down below. What did you think of the season finale of The Wife season 3? How did you enjoy the show? Where do you feel like they could have changed something? Is there something that you wish they would have done differently? Or do you think that the show is perfect as it is? Please do let me know down in the comment section down below. Subscribe and turn on that notification bell so that you are notified when a new video drops. I will see you guys next time. Cheers.